All right, friends, it's T-Mun, and I'm back with a real good video, man, a new video, and it's on Greg Doucette, and he's doing a video on this guy called Ashton. Ashton, the liar, he calls him. So we're going to react to the gym lifting, recruiting, fitness, gear slaves video. Greg Doucette. Greg Doucette says, Ashton Hall is a liar. All right, I can't wait to see this. This is a funny video, man.
Why are you still working your 9 to 5?
Why are you still working your 9 to 5 job? And I say this with all due respect. People don't want to be you, they want to be Ashton Hall.
Yeah, they do.
Lies. Ashton Hall is all about lies.
Liar! Liars! Liar!
Yes, he's very good at it. Enough to make him millions of dollars. But should you in fact believe his lies and do what he has done? And so this video has already amassed over 20 million views.
I wish they told me that I didn't have to get a college degree to be successful. That I didn't need to go to the NFL to retire my moms. I wish they told me that I didn't need to do all the things I thought I needed to do to be successful in this life.
He's right. He's absolutely right. Yes. You fake it. People fake it to be successful in this life because nothing really matters in this life, really. The truth is.
What you need to do is learn how to solve people's problems. This is specific.
Yeah. But you need to learn how to solve people's problems because you create they create the problem society and then you try and solve these problems after they've been created. Yeah, okay.
Particularly for my online coaches out there. 2025, you need to realize you have to be on social media. If you're not pushing content on a day-to-day basis.
He's absolutely right. I would agree with him, man. You know, if you're young, that's the time to take advantage of it. Yep.
What are you doing?
All right, and so what I gather from that is that we should all quit our university degrees. What's the point of going to university? What's the point of getting an education?
There's no point in going there unless you want to be a slave and work for somebody. If you want to make money, make money. If you want to be a slave and work, well, go to work. See what I mean? You realize this later in life.
What you need to do is solve people's problems.
Yeah. The society has created the problems. Now you go to solve them. See, they've created them on their own volition. They've eaten the slave food diet, and now they're fat. What's the problem to solve there? How to get them skinny again? What do you do? What do you do? How do you solve their problem? Put them back on natural diet or lower calories or put them back on a natural diet. And bingo, they go back to something called homeostasis because they're out of homeostasis.
How are you going to solve people's problems if you don't know how to do anything yourself? If you don't know the basics? And so...
Does he have to? He's going to pretend. He's going to fake it. That's what he's going to do. And then when that doesn't work, he'll come up with something else. That's just like the fitness industry. When one program doesn't work, they got another one and another one and another one because they do not know what builds muscle, or maybe they even do and they don't care. They just want to keep you coming back.
Let's rewind time. I consider myself to be equally as successful as Ashton Hall. And so Ashton's saying...
He sees himself as being equally as successful at faking it like Ashton Hall. Okay, so they're both fakes.
I wish I'd been told I didn't have to go to university. I went to university,
I like this one. I wish I was told that I didn't have to go to university. Why do you have to be told not to go to university? Don't go. See what I mean? You just don't have to go. This is stupid. The fact that they told you to go there is even stupider that you believe them.
Degree in kinesiology, even got my master's.
So
that allows me...
And so what? And so what? It's meaningless if you don't know anything. It's stupid.
To know a little bit about training, about coaching.
You know a little bit about training, about coaching? To tell you the truth, if you're asking me, my opinion, so-called fake Coach Greg doesn't know anything about training or anything. He just follows the crowd. He doesn't really know what real training is about.
I don't like the thought of telling people that you don't need to know anything. You don't need to do anything. You just need to go viral, splash your face in ice water, and solve other people's problems. When you have a degree, you understand things far greater than if you don't. If you don't study, if you don't demonstrate that you can go to class, to school, to educate yourself, how are you going to...
I like this one. Go to class, school, and educate yourself. How do people educate themselves when there were no schools available? How did humans educate themselves? You want to know how? Experience. That's how. You experience as many things as you can. That's how you educate yourself. You don't educate yourself reading other people's or books, reading books. You can read a million books. That doesn't really mean anything. And then you can say, well, I read a book and that's what made me successful. The book didn't make you successful. You simply just went out there and started doing things.
Shopping for a new Jeep.
It's your experiences that made you successful.
Want to be you. It's literally not that hard.
No, they don't. You think everyone wants to be everyone else? The 20 million people that watch his videos, you think everyone wants to be them? You're 25% body fat, 50% body fat, 5'4", have no muscle, and are unattractive. People don't want to be you. People want to be Ashton Hall. Why? Because he looks great. He looks amazing.
That's right.
He used and abused performance-enhancing drugs. How many think that he's natural? How many think that if Ashton Hall were 160 pounds of fat, that people would have bought his coaching plans? And so the first thing you need to do is look the way everyone wants to look. Develop amazing physique that only 1 in 10,000 people can get. People don't want to be you, they want to be Ashton Hall.
Invest 2 hours a day into telling people how you got to where you're at.
What if where you're at is a high school dropout? You drop.
Just lie to them. Like Ashton Hall just said, just invest 2 hours a day and tell them how you got to where you're at. But they never really tell them how. They don't tell you how they got to where they got. Steroids. See what I mean? The question is this: if you want to get to where they got, then you have to do what they did. Take steroids, get it, fake it to get there, fake it to make it. And there's nothing wrong with that. A lot of people fake it to make it if that's what you want to do. If you want to fake it, fake it. A lot of people fake lots of things. Fake strength, fake lifts, fake weights, fake muscles, fake Botox face, fake anti-aging people. There are lots of fake people online. They're faking so many things. Even their training is fake. You know, fake training and stuff. It's just fake. And then they're competing against other fakes. See what I mean? Does it really matter?
Out of university. Hey everyone, I'm going to spend 2 hours. Well, I smoke too much weed. I play video games all day. This is how I got to where I am. Ashton Hall doesn't understand, as almost anyone doesn't, that he has amazing genetics. That just because he was able to do it doesn't mean that you can. That if you follow in his footsteps, it's not some golden paved road that's going to get you all the way to the top.
I've been doing this now for over 4 years.
Wow, he's been doing it for an amazing 4 years, and we're made millions of dollars. What are the odds that you're going to be that person? And so you might be thinking this is negative. Yeah, but Greg, he's so positive. You can do it. What if you can't?
So let me show you exactly what I did to make 7 figures as an online fitness coach. I got really, really good at one skill.
Yeah, taking steroids.
I love that part. I got really good at doing one thing. Yeah, taking what he got good at, taking steroids. Yeah, I agree.
Got really, really good at taking steroids and lying about it.
Yes.
That's the one skill.
Yes, that's the one skill all these fitness influencers do. All these people, they lie. They get really, really good, right, at doing one thing, and then they lie about it. A lot of people go online, try to impress you with crazy lifts, like stupid lifts, and then they tell you, I got really, really good at doing one thing. Yeah, take your steroids, and then they lie to you. That's what caused them to lift a heavy weight, or whatever else they're fucking doing there, or their fake muscles, or whatever. I don't know.
He got good at it. He got good at looking good. Let's just.
Yeah, I like that one. He got good at looking good. Yeah, that's a good thing, to get good at looking good, because that's what I'm trying to do right now. Get good at looking good.
Be honest. Do we know he's a great trainer? We've seen his training in videos. A bunch of push-ups outside, sprinting really fast, and that hocus pocus jump.
Yeah, these fake exercises, everything wants to make you believe that created that look. Of course, that makes it even more sillier. And then people really believe that. They're like, holy shit, that must be a miracle. He did these exercises to look like a guy on steroids, and he's natural. He did this natural, but he looks like a guy on steroids. He did it natural, looking like on steroids. That's even more stupid. How the fuck can you look natural, trying to look like a steroid person doing it naturally? Impossible. It's just fake.
Jumping around. He said he could burn 500 calories in 20 minutes,
Okay.
which he can't. It's another lie. And so does he actually look like he knows how to train people? He looks like he knows how to train himself. And he lies, says, hey, I'm 100% natural. This physique, 100% natural. He states he was bench pressing close to 500 pounds at just over 20. Well, being natural, I believe it was 470 when the world record for naturals is just over 500. Does anyone believe that?
I was posting content every single day.
Yeah, he was posting content of him doing push-ups, jumping around, sprinting all over the place. What are the odds that if you had done that same thing that you would have gone viral?
Did you know that you could be generating 10 grand a month or more by simply teaching other people what you already...
Working 70 hours a week at LA Fitness.
Yeah, even his lifts are heavy. Well, he got tired of the fitness and doing everything, you know, whatever. Didn't know what he was doing, so he faked it really quick to become successful. Nothing wrong with that.
Notice, he did this while he was working. He didn't just quit his job. He was working 70 hours a week and doing this in his spare time. How do you think I did it? I was a school teacher and was posting after. I was also coaching and training clients after hours, as well as volunteering my time coaching students to become better athletes. You have to be willing to work.
Every single day. Super tired, but I was still getting my post up on a day-to-day basis.
And so one thing that he's stating that you should be doing that I 100% agree with is you have to post every day. So many people are doing it once a week or they do it every day for a while now.
Yeah, you have to post every day now on YouTube. Remember, it used to be before like once a month or something to get people to come back and all that. They just would disappear, bro. No, now it's different. YouTube wants you to post every day. Hell, they want you to post 6 times a day if you can. They just want to commercialize the shit out of every video, get people to watch. Really, that's the truth.
Take a month off. Hey, I'm back again. I'm going to explain why I've been gone for 3 months. You've been gone for 3 months because you're lazy, because you don't have it in you to be successful.
We only get 2,000 check-ins a day at LA Fitness. There's 2 billion people on Instagram. 2 billion people.
Yeah, there's 2 billion people on Instagram, but there's also a lot of competition. For every Ashton that made it, there's 10,000 that didn't. It's not as easy as he says. Oh, you're pulling in 7 figures. How many people actually make it? How many Coach Gregs in the world are there? Last I checked, there's 1. Do you think I can just say, yep, all you have to do is post every single day, do reaction videos, do an ad or not, and you're going to be a millionaire? Hey, I know, I made a cookbook. All you have to do is make a cookbook, you're a millionaire. It doesn't work like that. And so what he's doing is
I don't know, Greg did it, didn't he? He faked it too.
He's overvaluing his own skill and undervaluing his luck.
People think it has to be either skill or luck that explains success. But the truth is, you need both.
This is very typical of anyone who's made it to the top.
Why are you still working your 9 to 5?
Why are you still working your 9 to 5 job? Imagine this is me 10 years ago. Why are you still working your 9 to 5 job? Oh, I guess I resigned from being a teacher. Should I have quit my job because Ashton Hall dipped his face in Saratoga water, rubbed a banana peel on his face? What's wrong with you? You're working your 9 to 5 because you have bills to pay. You don't just quit your job. Now do it mismo at the same time. You work your 9 to 5 job, and in your spare time, you follow your passion, whatever you enjoy most in this life. Whether that's working for something to make money or just following your passion. If you enjoy making videos about nutrition, dieting, and so on, do it in your spare time. If it happens to take off, it's amazing. But don't count on it to pay off, because if you quit your 9 to 5 job to do this, what if you're not successful? Don't quit your 9 to 5 before you've secured your employment.
Why are you still working your 9 to 5? Should I just bet on myself? Everyone's gonna think I'm crazy. What if I fail?
Maybe they have a point. If everyone thinks you're crazy, maybe you're crazy.
So I took a leap of faith. I left.
It's so easy in hindsight when you became a millionaire. What about all the people that say, yeah, I took a leap of faith and left and got no money, no job? Do you know how many people that even Coach Greg has employed and they left for better pastures? And then looking back, can I have my job back? This happens all the time, and so please be careful.
I went from $5,000 a month at LA Fitness to $10,000 a month with in-person training. Then I realized I'm trading time for money.
When you're scaling up your business, you're going to have to trade time for money. That's why you hustle. That's why I worked 100 hours a week. Now, after you...
Exactly. Why wouldn't he fake it, man? Look how much money he's making now. He went from $10 to $10,000. Of course you're going to fake it. You're going to do whatever it takes. The old saying, fake it until you make it. That's what a lot of people do, bro. Come on, man.
You've gotten to this level where you're so successful, you can then try to leverage the money you have, try to make extra money by not having to commit extra time.
You're working, you're doing good, but you got followers, you're getting views. You're stuck in-person coaching. Maybe you should pull back from in-person coaching and you should go online.
Remember, he's saying maybe you should. Maybe. Do you know how many people I know who are in-person coaches who would love to be able to make money from online training? I message these people, hey, I got 50,000 followers. I'm thinking, wow, you have 50,000 followers? You should be able to make an amazing living online. I had 50,000 followers, making over $500,000 a year as an online coach. But just because I could do it doesn't mean that they can. Oh, you have 50,000 followers? How many clients do you have? 4. Not everyone wants to hire you. Now, if you look like Ashton Hall, you're jacked, you're a pro bodybuilder, you have your master's degree, you didn't drop out of university, you actually studied, you know what you're doing, you have clients that speak positive about you, that can validate what you're doing, then you can make some money. Just because you're an employee at Good Life Personal Training doesn't mean you can just get magically dozens and dozens of clients that are going to pay you whatever you want.
I was so scared. On month 2, I'm making $10,000 a month. My family's like, yo, Ash, like, it worked.
But here's the thing, he was already making $5,000, and so he had that money, he had that baseline. He easily could quit his job and go to online coaching, and let's be honest, if that didn't work out, he could have found a job elsewhere. Everyone's going to hire Ashton Hall. Look at this guy. A guy with that much muscle who claims to be natural. Who doesn't want to train and look like him?
It worked. Stay where you're at. You're good. You're good, bro. There's way more potential online. It might be.
God damn, there's so many commercials on here. I got lost already at this point. This is a ridiculous video.
A risk, but I have to go fully in. In me, I'm not the type of guy where I'm going to do both. I'm doing one thing. I'm going all in at one thing. Very loyal.
And listen, being loyal might be great in a relationship, but when you're trying to work 2 jobs, some people, they just have to do it. Make sure before you quit your job that you have something secure. Don't just say, oh, I believe in myself. I'm betting on myself. You have to be realistic.
I left in-person training. The first month I went online, I kid you not, true freaking story. I went from $10,000 per month to $20,000 the first month.
And do you think he did this with 600 followers? I did a Natty or Not on Ashton Hall 3 years ago. He had over 1 billion followers. 3 years ago. He already had a massive following. And so if you're watching this and you have 1 million followers and you do what Ashton's saying, you probably can do it. Anyone out there that's a personal trainer with over 1 million followers, if you go and make videos saying, hire me, you're going to make money. But if you have 10,000 followers or less and you exclusively only will do some coaching, very risky endeavor.
If you're an online fitness coach and you're training people in person, know that you can do way more online.
And I say this with all due respect, that not everyone can do what Ashton's doing. He's saying you can make way more money online than you can do in person. Not everyone. Not everyone. I don't care if he posts every single day and you say, hey, look like me. What if you look like shit? Most personal trainers don't look like Ashton Hall. And how many of them want to lie? How many of them want to pretend that they're 100% natural? Does anyone believe that Ashton's natural? And so when I coach clients, of which I'm doing right now, remember, if you're interested in being coached by myself and my team, that's right, we're looking for 10 individuals. I'm not going to coach hundreds of clients. Ashton, perhaps he coaches 1,000.
This is probably to promote Greg Doucette's training, whatever. I figured that one way or another, Greg was going to come out with it. Oh, you want to train with me? Because I'm special. I'm Greg Doucette. Like, Greg Doucette says that guy took steroids and faked it to make it. What did Greg Doucette do? He took steroids to fake it too as well. He's a fake coach, just like Ashton. 2 fake coaches. One fake coach is talking about the other fake coach. What a video, man. This is just ridiculous. I already know this is a fake video, another fake video by Greg Doucette, because he's a fake. And then he's talking about other fakes, because one fake is going over the other fakes. It's fake, man. It's funny shit.
How many people think that if Ashton's coaching 1,000 clients, that he's doing any of those plans? When you get people who are ultra famous and they're selling you plans for $200 a month, you really think that that person is actually coaching you? Or do they pass it off to someone else who does all the coaching for them? And so if you want to coach by me and my team, that's right, me and my team, Guy comes to my house 5 days a week. We coach
See right there, me and my team. It's all about me. Me. Greg Doucette, me.
together. If you want that plan, I'm offering brand new coaching packages. Coaching prices that you can afford. You all know I'm one of the most expensive coaches in the world. Wanted to open it up for far more people to be able to coach by me as well as my team. And so if you're interested, click the link in the description and apply below.
Not only can you make more money, but you can help way more people. You can live your life anywhere in the country. You can make money from Dubai.
I love how he says all these random bros working at like Good Life or Fitness FX or where the heck are they trained? They're getting paid $15 to $25. You can work in Dubai. They can't even afford the plane ticket to Dubai. They're not girls that are being paid to go there, escorts. Many of these people are guys. What do you mean? Personal trainers, for the most part, are broke. I mean, you might be paying the gym $70 an hour to be trained with that person. They're paying that person $25. These are highly trained athletes. Do you know how many IFBB pros are personal trainers? Most of them. And what do you think they're doing? Most are selling steroids, SARMs, peptides in secret. Why? Because they don't make enough money from personal training. And so what do most personal trainers do? They coach the person and they say, how many steroids do you want? That's where they're making their money. Personal trainers are not rich. And so if they're flying out to Dubai, going to Japan, China, relaxing on the beach, who do you think is paying them to do this? And so, yeah, if you got millions of followers like Ashton Hall, over 12 million followers, it's ridiculous. I mean, really, he dipped his face in toga water. Good for
11 million is Greg. Greg must be jealous because he has 11 million followers. He's younger than Greg. Greg's an old man. Nobody cares about Greg. Man, young people follow young people. They're not interested in old people, bro. Get it? This is really funny. It's ridiculous. I'll tell you something, man. I would do anything if I could look like I was at 24. My favorite age is the age 24. If I could be 24 again, that would be amazing. Wow.
him. But he is, in fact, a liar. Despite the fact he's this successful, I'm not jealous. Great for him. I don't need more money. But he isn't natural. And if you believe that you too can do this, and it's such a great message, let's all cheer for Ashton. Everyone can be a multimillionaire. Can they, though? If they haven't gone to university, they don't have a skill. They don't actually know how to train. How are they going to coach these athletes? Do they know it's calories in, calories out? Do you know how many trainers suck ass and donkey balls? Most suck. And so why do you think that someone like me came along years ago and was so successful by coaching? Well, he has a master's degree in kinesiology. He's an IFBB pro. He's coached thousands of athletes who have also won shows and demonstrated this actually works. Written multiple books, multiple cookbooks. Who would you want to be coached by? And so who do you think is a better coach? Myself or Ashton Hall? Is it even close? Now, Ashton probably knows how to design a cycle that you can be a fake natty as well with. That's what he knows. What do you think he's taking? Hey, bro, Ashton Hall, all I want to know is, what are you actually taking? I want to do the exact same cycle as you. That's what...
Yeah, that's the same thing with Greg. All his clients have to do is ask him, what cycle are you doing, Greg? That's the cycle I'm doing. Okay, this is what I want to do then. There you go. So if all of you want to do it fake and fake it and keep taking these cycles, and I hope you have a lot of money because you're going to be ending up spending a lot of money. And also, I hope you have a lot of money, maybe insurance or something, because after you go off or whatever, you can't take it anymore or something happens, bro, you're going to be fucked, completely fucked. So get ready for being fucked. Get it? Because this is a fucked world and it's unfuckable, unfortunately. And once you fuck yourself, it's unfuckable.
I think he's good at. Because last I checked, when I watch his videos, he doesn't look like he knows how to train. He doesn't look like he knows how to diet.
Neither does Coach Fake Greg here. Greg Doucette, he doesn't know how to diet. He doesn't know how to do anything. He knows how to take steroids though and pretend and fake it. But he doesn't know what to eat or anything. His fake estrogenic cookbook is all slave food diet. So there isn't anything natural in there promoting any kind of health or anything. Eating smashed seeds, oxalates, arsenic and cyanide and shit and all that. All these toxic foods. Come on, man. There isn't anything there. And his training is shit because his training is not geared towards building muscle. It's not. So what does Greg really know? Nothing. And neither does this Ashton guy because it's not geared towards building muscle. It's not really geared towards health because what? See what I mean? it's geared towards what? How to take drugs. So just ask them how to take drugs and what kind and how to inject it. That's it, dude.
He eats hardly any calories, 2,500 calories a day.
Okay, so what?
Sprinting, doing push-ups at 350 in the morning.
I don't know how many calories he's eating a day because he's taking drugs. They're wasting. They protect you from wasting away. They're wasting drugs. Get it? So you don't waste.
In the water for 4 minutes. You really think that this is how he got his physique? Bro is delusional. This isn't what happens in the real world. And here's the difference. Bro
is delusional? Because it's not. What are you talking about? He's not delusional. You're all delusional, thinking that you're going to look like him and perform and do all these things like him. Naturally, when he's taking steroids, doing that. See what I mean? You have to do something specific to enhance your performance in the natural world. The fake world, it's based on fake stuff, fake training and fake drugs and fake shit to whatever the fuck he's doing there. So if you want that, you can do that. But it's maintained only by taking these drugs. And eventually they'll do something to you. I don't know. Maybe they will, maybe they won't. Maybe you'll survive. I don't know. It's hard to say. It's something you're going to have to take the chance with. See what I mean? But I do know everything that you gain there will be fake. Your performance, your muscle, the fake muscles and everything, they're fake. And when you go off it, your performance will go away and the fake muscles will go away and everything else. And your strength. You'll actually get weaker than you did when you started on it.
I was a school teacher for 11 years. I know how difficult it is for many students to learn. I literally taught special needs, taught math, phys ed, taught everything. And what I do know is not everyone can do what he's doing. In the same extent, not everyone can be an eye surgeon, not everyone can be a doctor, not everyone can be a lawyer. You can't just want it bad enough and show up and you can do anything you want. And so despite the fact he makes it look like, hey, all of you can quit your job, go to online coaching and become millionaires, most of you can't.
So listen, if you're looking to start your own online coaching business, you want to build your personal brand, you want to learn how I built mine.
Well, we know how you built yours. You took steroids, lied about it, got jacked, have freaking amazing genetics, were literally a university football player. I mean, think of how good you have to be to do that. And so because you're blessed with amazing genetics and because you're not natural and you've developed this amazing physique and also lied about in your transformations, I've seen it all. I've gone through the data. I know you're lying. And so you put on all this muscle, which changes depending on the post that you're making. You're on 2,500 calories a day. You've literally said that you're almost always on a diet. And so you've...
How old is this girl? This girl.
You've literally said that you're almost always on a diet. And so you've done it. Bravo! I'm not jealous. I'm just pointing out the facts.
No, Greg is jealous, man. He's jealous of his channel. He's jealous of him. Now he's trying to mooch off his subscribers by making the video, yeah.
Who the fuck wants to be you? Don't be fooled. Education is important. Thank God 9,000 people like that comment. Hardest part, posting consistently. You're already a loser before you even start. If you think the hardest part is posting consistently. Hey guys, it's Greg.
How do you think Greg Doucette got famous on his YouTube channel during COVID? By calling out this so-called, making up this fake natty thing.
Doucette, I offer coaching. Please message me, say coaching if you're interested. Post. That's the hardest part. It takes 1 minute to post. The hardest part is getting a university degree that takes 5 or 6 years. The hardest part is actually coaching the clients when they hire you and giving them everything that you got. Making sure.
Yeah, give me everything you got, but you don't have any experience to pass on to them other than fake stuff. You're making it up because you faked it. You faked it.
That you pay attention to detail and help them.
How could anybody learn from somebody fake? It's impossible. If you copy it and try to do it, take it out into the natural world, it will not work. That's why you all failed. All of you.
Reach their goals. The hardest part isn't posting every day. It's actually putting in the work. Bro became a meme to be successful. The fuck is this advice? It's true. Let's really think about it. Maybe 1 in 1,000 people can become really successful. You make that viral post and so on, and you become very successful. Perhaps you have 1 million followers, maybe even 100,000, whatever. Maybe 1 in 1,000. And then 1 out of those 1,000 makes an again viral post. Viral like Ashton, that's 1 in 1 billion. Ashton is perhaps the most viral fitness influencer in the world. 13 million followers. From rubbing banana peels on his face and dipping his face in Saratoga water. Let's be honest, that's what he did. He's gotten so famous because he's gotten viral. Now, what are the chances that you are going to do the same? 1 in a million at best. And so...
I don't know.
Well, you have a greater chance of being successful by this advice.
Maybe.
Go down to the store and buy some lottery tickets for the next month. Hardest part is you got to be...
I'm done with this video. This guy's, he's just so jealous. I don't know what's going on here. It's kind of weird.
Just trying to keep it real. Now, you may not be successful at coaching, but what you could be successful is if you head to the website right now and purchase some
There you go. See, it's a Turkesterone commercial. I'll see you in the next one. Faking it to make it again. See, if you can't make it, he's got Turkesterone. You can fake it just like him. See you in the next video. Ciao, friends.